Everybody, it's Merlin here, and I've got an awesome group of people. Let's go and name ourselves, sir. Gimli.
Troll.
Indigo.
Taillight. Lesser Troll.
Or the ogre. He hasn't quite decided yet. And there's some other people over there playing with kittens. You might hear some adorable things. But basically, we just come back from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was pretty awesome. And these kitties are adorable. I'm distracted.
Sorry.
Kid. Anyway,
Back to your
because they're cats, you know.
Just mad that
Trying to
you
get
kids.
like
It's fine.
cat had some kittens and they were adorable. But anyway, we saw Guardians of the Galaxy and it was awesome. Anybody have any thoughts in particular on that? We should, heck, let's be organized. Tifa, go.
Oh my god, this movie. Everything about this movie is win.
Pretty much.
All
More
of the
specifics.
characters, literally every single character is written amazingly. There is no character in this movie that is badly written.
Troll, do you have something to say?
I am Groot.
You only get that if you've seen the movie.
The movie was fantastic. It's up there with the Avengers. It's overall, like, at least the big projects are only getting better. Like, I particularly love this movie. I love pretty much all the characters. They're all pretty hilarious in their own spots. They're as heroic as Kevin Bacon.
They are as heroic as Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Sandwich.
The movie is awesome. I really don't. You know what? I've been looking forward to a new to a good Star Wars movie again. And I just got one.
Yeah.
Star Wars has a really big run for its money.
DC has a run for its money.
DC doesn't have run for its money.
DC
Doesn't have a chance.
DC needs to get its head out of its ass. Is what it needs to do.
It is so, like, literally, they're taking Guardians of the Galaxy, which is this obscure, fairly recent thing, and turning it into a big franchise, and it's silly as hell, but they do it excellently, and they don't care. And it's going to do well, and DC, come on.
We got a
sequel.
We got a movie with a well-written raccoon character.
Think about
for
that.
a Wonder Woman movie.
Think about that.
Marvel got a movie with a amorphized raccoon out before DC got a Wonder Woman out.
Think about that. Like, this is Guardians of the Galaxy seems more like a DC film. Like, it seems like more like a DC franchise. It's more in line with that silliness. But anyway, Indigo, thoughts?
I love this film so much. I love all the characters. Nebula. Oh my gosh. Get out. Oh gosh. And then I love that the law enforcement in this film aren't jerks and they're not idiots. And it's just a great film. Go see it. It's like the best film of the year. And if it does not win best film at the Oscars, I'm going to scream that.
Honey.
We may be a little biased.
Honey, we just came out like, well, first of all, the Academy would never give this the best picture. So, special effects maybe. But that's the Academy, fuck that. Anyway, no, but you're right. I honestly will say this much. I'll just say my piece now. I won't give too much away. This movie's very well done. It has this great balance of, there is honestly some dramatic story if you like that. There's some good character development. Yes, they kind of do Russ exposition out a little bit. So if you're unfamiliar with the comics, you might have to grasp a lot in, but it's not too much information that it's overbearing. Really, you know everything about the characters you need to know. They have great interrelation, great casting, great effects. It's really a lot of fun, has a great sense of time, and great humor. Really, if you do like the comics and you like the characters, I'm telling you, this is going to be tied into Avengers, and I'm looking forward even more to their future projects. Like, this is honestly probably my favorite Marvel Studios movie thus far. And that's really saying something. So take that as you will. This is really, really a lot of fun. Really good movie. Lesser Troll.
I love this movie. The movie had an amazing soundtrack too.
Yes.
Yes.
It's fantastic. I actually think I might like this more than the Avengers a bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think this one of my top Avengers. So, yeah. Gimli? Anything else to add? You haven't said already, or?
Not really.
He's on.
Awesome soundtrack.
Yeah, he's totally
They cast everybody perfectly, in my opinion. The villain is really awesome. Yeah, maybe I could have liked a bit more backstory with the whole thing with
why the guys.
why he's so mad at everybody, but other than that, I loved
Well,
the film.
you can tell he's a religious fanatic, but there is a whole. That is one of those things that, yeah, you know that you can kind of satisfy. You can tell that he's an interesting villain, but they don't take a lot of time to establish what he's doing. He's really just kind of there to get something.
Tie them together.
Tie them into something else bigger.
He's
which-
well written, but
Oh, yeah.
not a
He's-
lot of it.
well written, but
written
not
about.
not a lot of backstory. But still, the point is, okay. Spoilers in the comics. The Kree are assholes. They've had big problems with the Nova Empire. Marvel Wars, aliens. They're all dicks in Marvel. The point is,
The Kree exists now.
the Kree exists.
Yeah,
They're officially
they
there, and yeah. So
They're allowed to be mentioned now.
they're allowed to be mentioned. And the guy was basically just angry because the people were suppressing him and revenge. But you get the idea. Yeah. So, any final thoughts, sir?
Is this the first full view of Thanos?
This is the first time you spoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
First,
I just want to point out he looks amazing.
Yeah. Thanos. Spoilers. Fuck it.
Thanos is so pissed.
Thanos is in this movie. That's why it's definitely going to be tied to the Avengers. Thanos is awesome. He is. It's just, you know, DC. It doesn't matter if you make Darkseid now. It doesn't matter.
Thanos got there first.
Even though Darkseid's better, it doesn't matter.
Thanos will forever be more.
And
big
people be
than
like,
the movie
seems
Darkseid.
like DC's ripping off Thanos. Like, God,
No.
DC, why?
They missed their chance.
That's
They
all.
missed
That's
it.
all this review is going to be. Is like, I just so infuriating because if we ever get DC stuff, it's going to be like 30 years from now because they've lost this race. It's
Basic with this movie. It's basically over.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Wait until after the credits.
yes. Wait till the end.
Don't worry. There's still a race between Marvel companies. There's still a race between the Avengers. There's the race between
They have to
Sinister
make-
Six.
They have to make their own.
Fantastic Four.
No, they have to make their own competition.
Yeah, it's like,
They'll
let's,
be in competition with
it's
themselves.
Marvel. It's Marvel Studios and Disney versus Sony.
So no, wait. There's still
No, yeah.
there's still Deadpool.
And 20th,
There's still
and,
Deadpool.
and 20th Century Fox. Excuse me.
Yeah, because X-Men.
Yeah, but it's basically Marvel against
On a
itself.
side note, look up the test footage for the Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard great things about that.
This is probably
There's
going to be
nothing
the
to do
start
with
of
this topic.
X-Force.
Possibly.
But it's like 5.
I made that back.
seconds long.
I made that back when they did back after they did X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
Don't.
New. It's new.
No.
No, it's not.
Well, anyway, that's not what this video is about. If you have any like last minute thoughts, guys, anything at all?
The end cutscene was a little stupid, but if you get the reference, it's kind of worth it.
You? I forgot you're here. Yeah,
Well, I love Rocket. Rocket reminded me of my favorite D&D character to play. You all know his name. No.
Are you sure he didn't remind you of Daxter?
Character.
Are you sure he didn't remind you of Daxter?
A little bit of Daxter.
Yeah.
He did a little bit more than Daxter, but he does Daxter.
Daxter still gets all the women.
I was the only one in the movie theater that didn't get the ending credits thing, and I felt very bad about it. But
As
You
should.
should feel bad.
Honestly, like that's the thing about it. They're trying to be that obscure. Like to be honest, a lot of people didn't know who Thanos was at the end of Avengers.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people like
After that, now they do though.
But
When
this is
they
the thing.
love.
This is a good way to promote people that aren't into comics to find like all that stuff. What's going on with the Kree? Why did this guy hate them? There's a whole universe of like aliens you can look into now. So they.
The aliens were amazing.
Yes.
One more.
Dave
one thing.
Batista was hilarious.
Dave Bautista was
The
hilarious.
Destroyer.
One thing. With the introduction of aliens, you think we'll get Beta Ray Bill?
Yeah, it's possible.
Thor 3.
They
Thor
made
3.
a possibility. They've made the possibility for Beta Ray Bill.
But the thing is, we're not going to get Shi'ar until Marvel buys back X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, the aliens were amazing. The makeup was amazing.
Honestly, everybody was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious if everybody had to give this movie a letter grade, what would they give?
A+.
A plus? That's what I give it. A plus.
A plus.
A plus.
Initial reactions A plus.
Maybe with time, who knows? Maybe we'll hate it a little bit. I don't know. But right now,
With
It
that,
might not-
with
it
that
might not be A plus,
soundtrack,
it
I
might
don't
just be
think
A.
so.
it might just be a solid A. I don't know.
Tonight, this was the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah.
Definitely for this moment, this was amazing. This was like
Well worth the wait and all of your money.
Yeah.
Yes, like if you guys see this, we saw it in 2D, but it was good. If it was in 3D,
I might go back and see it in 3D.
Hey, I can tell some shots were done. I know it wasn't shot to be made in 3D though, so that's always an issue.
Doesn't make me not want to see it again.
But anyway, guys, yeah, this was Merlin and the gang. Thank you very much. Comment, subscribe, and see Guardians of the Galaxy if you have not already.
Hi, I'm Will.
And that's Will.
I'm Groot. No, we are Groot.
We are.
I am Groot.